Hey guys, it's your boy M.K.S here, back with a video. Hope everyone's well. This is obviously another one, well, I say obviously, but this is another one of my football videos. So while I appreciate every viewer, it's probably only going to be relevant for people who like football or who are generous enough to support my channel generally anyway. But I've seen a few YouTube videos where they have like a question in the title, and I think they're quite intriguing. So I thought I've been interested in doing my own titles where I have like question marks and ask a question. So this video is where I'm probably going to be talking from a point of ignorance, so to speak. But yeah, recently there was, for those who follow football, there was like the E.P.L stands for English Premier League, by the way. For those who follow football, there was a recent attempted takeover of Newcastle by I was going to say by Mike Ashley, but he's the current owner, but by Saudi Prince or King, I can't remember which. And I thought I'd share some of my thoughts about it. And to be honest, I mean, the takeover fell through, and to be honest, I'd love it if the Saudis or other Arabs invested, or other people generally would invest in like Italian football or Celtic or both. So I'd love to encourage as many people to invest in Italian football as well as support it. I'd love to encourage people to like wealthy owners to put money into it and that sort of thing, into both Italian football and Celtic. But I hope I'm making sense, by the way. But yeah, I was thinking like, so in a way, if it meant that the Saudis took over an Italian team instead or something, I'd probably be quite happy about that. But at the same time, I thought Newcastle were treated quite harshly by the Premier League. So part of me does kind of feel a little bit sorry for them, because although I'm not a Newcastle fan, obviously, so I was thinking out, if in terms of my favourite British teams, I'm not really that patriotic, even though I'm born and bred in the UK, or in England more specifically. But I think my favourite British teams would be Celtic, number one. Funny enough, Chelsea, because they've got like an Italian connection, and Leicester, because it's like I'm born and bred Leicester, but born and bred in Leicester, or from Leicester. I don't know if I should say that, but also because it's quite diverse. Leicester's, excuse me, Leicestershire is, or Leicestershire, how we pronounce it, is quite a diverse place. But after that, I think Newcastle would probably be. I'm not hugely keen on Newcastle, but it's not like a team I really dislike or whatever. Although I know they don't always get on well with Celtic, but unfortunately, but I probably prefer teams who do get on well with Celtic a little bit. But I think it's probably in my top 10 British teams. Like I think Celtic, I'd say Chelsea, Leicester, and then it probably would be Newcastle somewhere along there. But yeah, so I thought they would treat it quite badly by the Premier League, and I thought it'd be an interesting idea to say, I wonder if they could sue the Premier League for not giving them some clarity, some clarification, and like letting drag on for like 17 weeks. So that's over four months, which is an incredible amount of time, obviously, where they haven't really been given any sort of notification or any sort of update or feedback. So this is just like a bit of a fun video, really. I thought I'd make. I don't know why. I was a bit bored, so I thought I have been thinking about making it. So I thought I'd just go for it and make it today. Yeah. So yesterday I didn't upload any videos, I don't think, because I was just taking a bit of a break. But yeah, so I'd love to hear what people think, like whether you're Newcastle fans or not, especially football fans. But I think it'd be so cool if someone like just supported my channel and watched my videos just to be nice. That'd be great. But obviously the football stuff, I imagine, I appreciate if people don't like football, they wouldn't want to watch about those videos. But if they do, I think it's really cool for people, anyone to support my channel. But yeah, sorry if I'm waffling, but yeah. So those are some of my thoughts. I'd love the Saudis, like Mohammed bin Salman. I should probably remember if he's the prince or the king, because if I want him to invest in Italian football and take over Italian football teams, like put loads of money into the youth academies and that sort of thing, it'd be pretty cool. And like other Arabs as well. I'm thinking of making other videos about like Arabs to invest in Italian football and encouraging people to invest in Italian football and Celtic as well. But I thought I'd mention a point about how I think Newcastle probably do have some sort of grounds to sue the Premier League. But yeah, so I'd love to hear what people think, whether you're Newcastle fans or not. Hopefully the comments will be kind, but as ever, all comments appreciated. And yeah, I hope Newcastle fans don't mind me saying this, but hopefully their loss will be Serie A's gain. I can't imagine, or Italian football's game generally, I can't imagine like Celtic having that different rules, because it's in the UK as well. So if the rules that sort of limited Saudis from buying Newcastle, if those rules were made in the UK, I imagine, although the Scottish League is a bit different to the Premier League, so it could perhaps work. And maybe like talk about investment into Glasgow, which is a poor area. So yeah, I love team like owners and people with lots of money investing in Celtic. Anyway, I can't really think of much else to say. So I think I'm going to wrap this video up. And as ever, as previously mentioned, I love your comments as ever. But yeah, so as I say, I know that like Scottish football is like a little bit different to English football. Like and English football is like has more money, more brand value, and all that kind of thing. I'm sure if Celtic played in England, they'd probably get more money as well, or we'd probably get more money as a fan. But the rules might be very similar because in the UK, so like there were talks about human rights violations and things like that, so that might come into play. But I'd love to hear what Celtic fans think as well. If like someone like Mohammed bin Salman invested in Celtic instead. Anyway, I am out. Peace and love.